Hey guys, Angerance here, and decided to talk about a certain issue that's going on. If you're having a conversation with the one growing up in the 90s, and the one growing up in the 2000s, and the ones growing up in the 2010s. And what I'm talking about is, that people wish they could have grown up in the 90s. And those people who think they're awesome, they say, oh, if you use this knowledge into the 90s, you will hate it. And just to point out what Inside Jacob's Mind said, we only want to grow up in there. It's not an exact quote, but he's the reason why I made this video, and most of my videos come from him, since I don't want to copy every single video he does. I make a couple of videos, like the trailer reaction video of Star Wars Episode 7, and done TV reviews, done some of the same, he only done a couple of the same, which is Interstellar and John Wick. And I did say that time, during that time, that I'm going to see it. But I absolutely hate these pricks who said, oh, the 90s are better. Of course it's better, but for you growing up to the 90s, who gives a shit? Because this generation doesn't give a shit about what you did in the 90s. The school was better. Who gives a shit? Food was better. Who gives a shit? Technology is worse. That's agreement. Because technology wasn't that good back then. Sorry about it. But seriously, I wish these pricks would absolutely try and stop making an argument about this. But there are true highlights in the 90s, like the X-Men animated series cartoon, Spider-Man cartoon, and mostly the golden age of DC animation. And it's called Batman, the animated series. That was awesome. But I wish I could have watched it in the 90s, since I couldn't really find any episodes, only clips for some reason. And I wish I would have watched the real, the true Superman version of, the animated series. And I pretty much want to watch those, but I had to be lucky to find episodes of those on YouTube. If I do, I watch them. But I just hate those pricks. But I don't mind their opinion saying TV shows are better, music's better, slightly better if you're getting it correctly. It depends what you're saying. And also the sports. Some people say basketball is better at the 90s when they forgot about the 80s. Because the 80s is full of physical fights. As to the 90s, it was Jordan's era. Whole entire decade's Jordan. But we're not here to talk about basketball, but this still applies. Who may know, this could be the decade of controversials, so many of them, and 2000s were the golden age of the internet when YouTube came around and spawned a bunch of whores like Philip DeFranco and Ray Wiley Johnson and iJustine, Shane Dawson, you name it, and created some good ones like Forest Fire 101, Scorch H2, Catch the Sparkles. I don't know why I named those two gaming channels. And then these random channels come up by the aim of the Archbane, the Undertaker Freak, but still I would like to grow up in the 90s and get pissed when I add this right now. So that's not only if you're hearing dog barking, that's my dog. But better cut this video off by saying thank you for watching this video. But this is not one of my best videos. But I do like to wrap things up very quickly. If it was my shitty webcam, I would have known to do it over 10 minutes. But time to end the video. But I think it's probably going to be one of my last videos before I have plenty of videos to upload. I think this is probably my last one. Yeah, I got plenty of videos to upload. And after that, I'm just going to take a break from uploading. But don't count on it because I have had the 200 games videos due, and after that I'm just gonna take a little bit of December off into my Christmas update video, which will tell you the extended details since I nearly finished off the top 10 worst YouTubers worst list, and soon I will go for editing and extended knowledge, because I'm number 2 on the worst list because I'm a pretty slow writer, and that's why I chose January, because it gives me a lot of time to write and gives me a lot of time to think, gives me a lot of time to get the videos, get all the jokes ready, get the script ready, everything ready. And I think that's pretty much it, but see you later, folks, and to my subscribers, I love you all.